So one of the biggest problems as small business owners we have is getting our message heard through a crowded marketplace. We've tested and measured hundreds and hundreds of data points, and these are the 7 steps that make the biggest difference to messaging. We're going to cover this in this video right now. Let's get started. Step 1. Is it about them or is it about you? So much marketing and so much advertising is all about us, but the prospect cares about what's in it for them. Your message has to be about your prospect and about the problem that you solve for your prospect. Let's say we're working with an accounting firm who are having trouble getting clients. So if we can say, look, are you experiencing that problem? Well, we've got a solution that absolutely solves this problem. We've taken the focus away from us and we've shined the focus on them and their problem and how we solve that for them. So number 2, is your message easy to understand? So many people try to be professional or academic when it comes to their marketing or their writing. That's a big mistake because a confused mind says no. Your message is going to get lost. They're not going to seek out more information. They're going to click away. So a great test I like to use is, would a 12-year-old understand it? So are we using easy words and easy concepts to understand? So if you can simplify something, the marketplace really values that. So step 3, is your message believable? So many people claim to be the leader in their marketplace or the best version of the product in their marketplace. Do you have something that can actually back that up? So do you have some awards? Do you have some recognition? Do you have some way of actually backing up what you say? You know your message is believable when you've got low friction in the sales process. When you've got a lot of objections and people asking a lot of questions and follow up, that's usually a believability problem. They either don't believe that you can deliver what you say, or they don't believe that they can implement what you're offering. So you need to cover the believability angle both from yourself and your prospect. Number 4, is it interesting or unique? If you sell an apple and your competitor sells an apple, it just comes down to a price shopping exercise. So what we want is to have an apples to oranges comparison. So I'll give you an example. There was a legal firm that we were working with, and like most legal firms, they charge by the hours. Now, we changed it around so that they were able to provide their service as a subscription, so that they could charge a fixed monthly fee and provide a result to the client. Then their incentives are aligned. And so as a result, they're able to go to the marketplace with really powerful messaging with an oranges to apples comparison where they're saying, hey, we can offer you this legal result for a fixed fee, whereas all the other competitors, it feels like writing a blank check to them. So that was really powerful messaging for them. Number 5 is good thing without the bad thing. So many times prospects, they want the good thing, but they're worried about the bad thing. So if you're a fitness trainer, you can help people get into shape. And you know, that's a good thing. But what's the bad thing people are concerned about? Well, I have to give up my favorite foods, or I have to spend hours and hours in the gym all the time. And so these are the objections that are going to be in the mind of your prospect. So you want to say something like, we can help you lose weight without giving up your favorite foods and without spending hours and hours in the gym every day. We've got an easy program that you can follow and that you're going to get great results and look fantastic. So something to be aware about with good thing without the bad thing is making sure that you can actually deliver. Because if you're making promises that you can't deliver on, that's going to damage your business and damage your brand and damage your relationship with your customers. So make sure that you can actually deliver on the promise that you make. Number 6, is it clear who it's for? So a really powerful part of messaging is when your prospect says, hey, that's for me. And that can't happen if you're all things to all people. So a symptom of messaging that's too general is when you're listing a laundry list of products and services that you offer. And you're saying, hey, we can help everyone. And it may be true that you can help everyone, but we want to figure out who is ideal, who is the perfect prospect for your business. So your prospects want to seek out a specialist. And so they want to be able to see your message and say, that solves the exact problem that I'm having. And then finally, is the next action clear? So what physical, visible action do we want our prospect to take? When it comes to creating a call to action, make sure you just have one call to action with each message. So if you've got multiple calls to action, create separate messages for them. For example, you may have one campaign where you just want people to reply to an email. You may have a separate campaign where you want someone to add to cart and go through and buy a product or service. So always think one message, one call to action. What's the one physical, visible thing that I want my prospect to actually do? So when it comes to messaging, clarity is king. So always choose clarity above cleverness. So be very, very clear about what problem you solve, who it's for, and the action that you want your prospect to take.